Okay, good day everyone. We will discuss today about innovations in fuel and energy efficiency. Okay, so here's our topic then for power plant diesel. Okay, so our learning outcome will be described the innovations relating to the fuel and energy efficiency of the marine diesel propulsion plant. So we have four topics in here. Fobas. Next, we have energy recovery systems. Next, fuel efficiency, and then performance optimization software. So first, we will discuss about Fobas for this video. Okay, so what is Fobas? So we will discuss all of it. Okay, so let's have an overview. What will be the things that we will be discussing in this um, out learning outcome? So we have technologies like ship hull optimization, light weighing, ship coating, air lubrication, and trim optimization. So for propulsion efficiency improvement technology, we have high efficiency propeller, improving wake distribution, recovery of rotational energy, highly efficient lubrication. So not all of this one will be discussed, but most of this one will be discussed on this topic on our topic 10. So innovative energy saving power system technology like wind assisted propulsion, solar assisted propulsion, alternative fuel, waste heat recovery, power unit layout, ship engine, and then other operational management technology for slow steaming, route optimization, and speed optimization, and fleet management optimization. So these are the different technologies that will be. Some of this will be discussed in this topic 10. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's go. Let's start with Phobos. Okay, so a ship moves because a marine engineer believes in perfection. So here's the quote for today. You can you can post it in your Facebook. So as future marine engineer, you should believe in perfection. Okay, so Phobos. So Phobos is fuel oil bunker analysis and advisory service. So why it matters for safe, efficient, and compliant bunkering. So Phobos. We will be discussing about Phobos. So Phobos, or fuel oil bunker analysis and advisory service, was is under Lloyd's Register, founded in 1982 to provide independent fuel analysis and advisory services. So, unique collaboration between Lloyd's Register and Intertech Oil Chemical Agri Laboratories, providing 24/7 support for us in onboard ship. So, combining engineering knowledge and analytical expertise to give confidence in the fuel bunkered and its suitability for use. So, not just a laboratory, but an extension of our client's technical support team available 24/7. So, why fuel oil bunker quality matters? So, syempre, what we all know is low quality fuel will cause this one. So, this is black smoke, right? So that is the most common. But inside the ship, there are so many problems um, that may happen. So like this one, we have here a purifier full of so much sludge. Okay, so it is caused by low quality fuel. Also, this one, the fuel booster plunger. So in our is stuck in the barrel. So if the plungers is stuck in the barrel inside the fuel pump, so there will be no movement at all. Okay, also filters. The filters, there are so many impurities that block the filter, block the flow, and then so it may affect or stop the engine. Okay, so why fuel oil bunker quality matters? Poor quality bunkers lead to engine damage, higher maintenance, and downtime. So there are so many stoppage. So there are so many stopping of engine, and there downtime due to maintenance. Okay. Operational risks. So due to viscosity. So maybe the viscosity is um too high then or too low. So it depends. Density, water content may be too high. Catalytic fines, that may damage the parts of the engine. And also in regulatory context, like fuel quality impacts compliance with IMO 2020 sulfur cap and other emissions or fuel specs. So if you will be caught that you have too much emission, so you will be charged by the regulatory by different regulatory bodies. Okay, so Fobas on board, they have now the LOAS or lab on a ship. So since mostly chemists are the one that is very that knows mostly of how chemicals work, how fuel works. So it's like you have a scientist on board your ship, even though you don't have, because Phobos on board or they have lab on a ship. So Phobos on board or on board variant aims to bring analysis capability directly into the ship. So while you are bunkering, they are also analyzing the your fuel. If something is wrong, is it okay, or and then it's a groundbreaking fuel testing system lab on a ship. It is near real-time results, email or shore reporting, alerts when fuel quality issues detected. So LOAS or lab on a ship is an onboard hardware and software platform. So this is the hardware and software platform. This is the LOAS, which tests and samples fuel using a variety of techniques, including acoustic, distillation, and X-ray methods. So this will provide data for analysis through the Phobos onboard service. So the one that installed the LOAS lab on a ship or Phobos on board is the NanoNord. So this is a company. So NanoNord's lab on a ship system will sample and test fuel continuously to supply data for analysis through the Phobos onboard service. So Phobos onboard service, you will have an online account in which you can get updates, get information of what is happening in your fuel, while the LOAS or lab on a ship is the one who is always is the hardware and the software that is always testing your fuel and checking your fuel. Okay, so how Phobos works on board ship? So um, we have here during bunkering, after fuel will be put to our bunker tank. So in this, during the bunkerings, there is already monitoring via the Phobos on board, and then during transferring the bunker to settling, and then purifying it using the centrifugal separator, and then putting it into the service tank, there is also some checking that is happening in here using the LOA or LOAS or lab on a ship. And even the fuel is continuously checked even if after the service tank going to the main engine. So everything is checked. Okay. So parameters monitor like viscosity, density, water, sulfur, vanadium, silicon, and other um, criteria or parameters. The system tests fuel continuously at multiple points between bunkering and consumption. So it is designed to be low maintenance and will automatically alert the crew when there is a fuel quality issues which needs attention. Okay? So having onboard capability reduces the lag between the bunkering and detection. So less lag, faster response, and less risk, less damage to the engine. Okay, so Phobos engine 8-point evaluation diagnostic strategy. So also, if you want to tap into the full diagnostic strategy of the Phobos, you can also focus not only on fuel. You can also have a monitoring and diagnostic on your air cooler and scavenge air, on your combustion performance, cylinder oil feed rate, cylinder drain oil condition, liner and ring wear, system oil condition, and engine performance indicator. So this they are not only focusing on the fuel oil, they can also focus on the different parts of your engine, like the one stated in here. So these are the 8-point evaluation diagnostic strategy from Phobos. So you can also have them all on your ship. Of course, it depends on the owner of the ship or on the manning of the or the one who is managing the ship. Okay, so what is Fobas? So again, Fobas is from Lloyd's Register. Okay, ensure fuel meets ISO 8217 standards. Check for sulfur compliance and Marpol Annex 6 compliance. Prevent engine damage caused by poor fuel quality. Support safe and efficient operation. So this is an example of of one of the FOBA services. So during bunkering, of course, we do have this a sample. So as for example, if the bunkering is done 4 hours, so you must adjust the this drip sampling so that you can have sample from the start of the bunker until the end of the bunkering. So if you have 4 hours, so you should not let this tank be filled before the 4 hours end. Okay, or if it's 8 hours, you should adjust the drip sampling here. So this is a bunker sample testing. Contaminant detection, advisory reports for emergency support during fuel related. So these are for FOBAS. Okay, so let's focus first on the picture. So here we have a drip sampling. Okay, so fuel enters into from the bunker barge or from the shore. So the bunker will go inside the ship. If you have if you want to get a sample of your bunker, you should adjust here. There's a valve in here. You can adjust how small the flow is. You can have by drip sampling. Okay, so if you have 8 hours of bunkering, so you should adjust that you have 8 hours before this sample will be filled or will be full. If 4 hours, you adjust. Okay, if 1 hour lang, so you can increase the speed of the drip sampling so that you can have a sample for the 1 hour for the whole 1 hour of bunkering. Okay, so that's what this is about. And then after that, you can get you can this will be also the shore or the bunker barge will also have uh, will get also sample from you from this one from this drip sample. Okay, so this is not only for you, this is for all the um, regulatory board on regulatory um, representatives also. Okay, so the purpose of this one is your sample here will be tested on um, you can send it on a laboratory on the shore, or you can test it on maybe if they have this online LOAS, so you can also test it. So you will have a um, quality check of the bunker that you have that you have accepted or that you have bunkered on board your ship. Okay, key test in Phobos. So there are so many things that we have to check, like density and viscosity, sulfur content, water content, flash point, cut fines like aluminum and silicon, pour point, and cold filter plugging point. So there are so many things to check using Phobos. So Phobos workflow, fuel bunkering, then samples taken. Then these samples sent to Phobos lab. The lab analysis is done. Report issued to the ship operator and recommendation for corrective action if needed. The benefits of Phobos: compliance with IMO and MARPOL, avoid engine failures, reduce operational costs, and early detection of fuel contamination. So conclusion, Phobos is equals to safety plus compliance plus efficiency. So the better your fuel will be, the better your engine efficiency, fuel efficiency, and energy efficiency. Better fuel analysis means safer seas. Okay, that's it. So I hope you've learned something today. Or our next video will be talking about energy recovery systems. Okay, so see you on the next video.